Let's be real. The modern man is weak, lost, numb, soft. He is disconnected from his own power, from his own nature, from his own damn life. In 2025, we are watching a crisis, not of money, not of politics, not of resources, but of manhood itself, and it's embarrassing. Men today are sedated by comfort, addicted to distraction, enslaved by cheap dopamine, and trapped in cycles of self-inflicted mediocrity. They are drowning in endless scrolling, fake validation, porn, video games, and meaningless entertainment. While their bodies decay, their minds rot, and their souls scream in silence. Where are the men with fire in their eyes? Where are the men who wake up ready to conquer? Where are the men who are building something, fighting for something, becoming something? They're rare, and that's the problem. Society has neutered men. Masculinity has been demonized. Discipline has been replaced with convenience. Strength has been labeled a toxic. And the result? A generation of soft, passive, lost males who no longer lead, no longer build, no longer strive. Most men today don't have a vision. They don't have a code. They don't have direction. They have no purpose, no aim, no spine. They're alive biologically, but dead internally. They have no standard for themselves. They take what life gives them and they accept it like slaves. They drift from day to day, hoping success, respect, and fulfillment will somehow stumble into their laps. But life does not reward the passive. Life respects the aggressive. Life bows to the disciplined. Life gives to the relentless. 99% of men are lost because they've chosen comfort over challenge, validation over self-respect, pleasure over progress, numbness over growth. But here's the harsh truth. No one is coming to save you. No one is gonna hand you purpose. You must carve it out of stone with your own bloody hands. If you are lost, it's because you have refused to go to war with your weaknesses. You have refused to impose order on your chaos. You have refused to build yourself into a man you respect. And until you change that, until you reclaim your masculinity, your discipline, your aggression, you will remain lost. But for the few men who are ready to wake up, to rise, to rebuild themselves, there is still a way out. Now I'm going to give you 5 brutal truths that will explain exactly why 99% of men are lost in 2025 and how to make sure you are not one of them. 1, you have no mission. That's why you're drifting. Let's cut through the lies. 99% of men in 2025 are mentally lost because they are living without a goddamn mission. Not a goal, not a wish, a mission. A mission is a reason to wake up at 4 a.m. and attack the day with violent focus. A mission is what makes pain worth it. A mission is what forces you to evolve, physically, mentally, spiritually. Without it, you're soft, weak, confused, lost. Most men today are mentally obese, overfed with distractions, undertrained in discipline. They are busy doing things that don't matter, drowning in entertainment, jerking off their potential every night with cheap dopamine. They think they're stressed, but they're just directionless. You see, when a man has a mission, he doesn't have time to feel lost. He doesn't have time to sit there overthinking his life because he's in the arena, taking hits, fighting for something real. But you're not in the arena. You're watching other men fight on a screen, wishing you were like them. You scroll through success, but you don't build it. You talk about potential, but you don't chase it. Why? Because you have no mission. Look around. The system wants you to be lost. They sedate you with social media addiction, endless content consumption, quick fix self-improvement hacks, feminized ideologies that shame masculinity, a corporate treadmill that pays you just enough to stay quiet. They want you distracted, docile, obedient, because a man without a mission is no threat. He's controllable, he's dependent, he stays in his cage. But a man on a mission, he's dangerous, he doesn't follow, he leads, he builds, he conquers, he becomes self-made, self-owned, self-reliant. You're lost because you've allowed external forces to define your path. Parents, friends, media influencers, but none of them know what the hell you were born to do. That's your responsibility, that's your battle. The reason you can't focus is simple. You're not aiming at anything meaningful. Your mind craves a worthy opponent. Your body craves a battle to fight. Your soul craves a legacy to build, but instead you settle for mediocrity, and mediocrity is spiritual suicide. If you want to stop feeling lost, you have to declare war on your current self. You have to design a mission so big that it forces you to level up or die trying, a mission that scares you. A mission that demands your blood, sweat, and years of ruthless discipline. A mission that forces you to become a monster version of yourself. Without it, you will stay weak. Without it, you will stay lost. This is not motivation. This is biology. This is reality. A man without a mission is like a lion locked in a zoo, fat and depressed. He looks powerful, but inside he's dead. A man with a mission is that same lion, free in the wild, hunting, killing, surviving, thriving. You want that feeling back? Get out of the zoo, find your wild. Your mission is out there, but you have to hunt for it. Until you do, you will keep floating in this purposeless limbo, asking yourself, why do I feel so empty? The answer is right here, because you're not a man on a mission. Fix that, or stay lost out too. You're surrounded by weak men, and it's infecting you. Listen to me carefully. Most men are so weak, lost, and their weakness is contagious. If you're still confused why you're not leveling up, take a good hard look around you. Who do you talk to daily? Who do you hang out with? Who's in your group chat? Who do you listen to when life gets hard? Because if your circle is full of men who complain all day, gossip like women, blame the economy, their ex, worship comfort, fear risk, fear rejection, fear failure, congratulations, you're infected. You see, masculinity is forged in hardship, in adversity, in brotherhood that sharpens you. But today, you're swimming in a sea of soft men who have never been tested, never been humble, never been hardened. And their low standards are suffocating your potential. It's not a mystery why you're unmotivated. It's not a mystery why you procrastinate. You're feeding off their energy, and their energy is garbage. Understand this. Environment is stronger than willpower. You could have all the motivational quotes in the world. You could watch 100 Andrew Tate videos, read 1,000 self-help books. But if you wake up every day surrounded by men who are scared of discomfort, you will sink to their level. Iron sharpens iron, but you're surrounded by dull butter knives. And here's the worst part. Most of them don't even realize they're weak because weakness has been normalized. Take it easy, bro. Don't stress yourself. It's okay to be lazy sometimes. Oh, bro, life is meant to be enjoyed, not hustled. Do you see it now? This is cultural poison. It sedates you, lowers your ambition, kills your masculine edge, and you tolerate it. You laugh at their weak jokes. You agree with their loser mentality. You pretend you're one of them just to fit in. But deep inside, you know you're suffocating because you were built for more. Masculinity craves competition, craves progress, craves power. You should feel uncomfortable being the smartest man in the room. You should feel disgusted if your circle tolerates mediocrity. Yet you are living in a bubble of low vibration men who will never go anywhere. And every minute you spend with them is pulling you down. It's dulling your mind. It's softening your will. You want to level up? Cut them off ruthlessly, without guilt. Find men who are obsessed with growth, push you to your limits, embarrass your excuses, are too busy building empires to gossip. Respect hard work more than cheap dopamine. Lead by example, not empty words. That's how you rise. That's how you become dangerous again. By upgrading your circle, you upgrade your mindset, you upgrade your life. Weak men are killing you slowly. Strong men will resurrect you. Choose your tribe wisely or stay lost in the loser echo chamber. You are the average of your 5 closest men. Make sure they are killers. 3. Your comfort is your cage and you're choosing to rot inside it. Let me put it bluntly. Comfort is not peace. Comfort is not happiness. Comfort is a slow, invisible death. The reason 99% of men are lost in 2025 is simple. They've confused comfort with success. They think comfort means I'm doing all right. No, comfort means you've stopped growing. It means you're decaying, but so slowly you can't even feel it. That 9 to 5 that pays just enough to survive. That bed you scroll your phone in for 3 hours every night. That fridge full of junk food. That friend group that never challenges you. That porn you keep watching because you're too lazy to deal with your loneliness. That's your cage. And guess what? You locked yourself in it. And now you're decorating it, calling it a freedom. But deep down you know, you're a lion that chose to stay in the zoo. Let me wake you up. Nothing in nature evolves inside comfort. No man gets stronger lying down. No empire gets built by accident. You don't break through in comfort. You don't transform in comfort. You rot there, and that's the silent war you're losing every day. You know you're meant for more. You know you're wasting time. You know you got potential boiling inside you. But it's being smothered under soft blankets, cheap dopamine, excuses, and the lie that you got time. You think next week will be different, next month, next year? It won't. Because the cage doesn't open unless you destroy it. And here's the truth no one told you. Success requires war. Inner war, outer war, daily war. Discipline is not a mood, it's a weapon. Pain is not the enemy, it's the gatekeeper. And growth is earned by bleeding for it. But you don't want that. You want shortcuts, hacks, three-step formula. You want progress without sacrifice. You want power without pressure. That mindset is why you're weak. You say, I don't have time, but you had time to scroll, time to binge shows, time to chase girls that don't respect you. So don't lie to me. You don't lack time, you lack will, you lack fire, you lack violence in your pursuit. And the worst part, you've made peace with this weak version of yourself. You've settled for mediocrity. You've buried your hunger under blankets of softness. That's why your life doesn't change, because you don't suffer enough to demand change. Until you get so disgusted with your current self, until you're willing to burn your comfort to the ground, until you crave discomfort like oxygen, you will stay lost. You will stay soft. You will stay average. But if you've got even a drop of fight left in you, if there's still a fire under your frustration, then listen to me. You must become allergic to comfort. You must train your soul to hunt pain. You must seek pressure like a lion chases blood. You want freedom? Burn the cage. You want power? Earn it with pain. You want to stop being lost? Then do what 99% of men fear. Kill your comfort before it kills you for. You're addicted to escaping reality. That's why you can't fix it. Look me in the eye and answer this. When life gets hard, where do you run? When you feel empty, where do you hide? For 99% of men in 2025, the answer is simple. Distraction, escape, numbing the mind, and that right there is the death sentence. You're not fighting your problem. You'd rather look busy than actually become something. You've fallen for the trap. Comfort feels good now, but it steals everything from you later. And the more you choose it, the weaker you get. Until one day you wake up older, angrier, regretful, with nothing but excuses left over. The 99% are lost, but you are not lost. You are a conqueror. You are a conqueror. You are a king. So rise up, take what's yours, destroy this year. The world is waiting for the man you're about to become. Make it proud, make yourself unstoppable, because in 2025, only the ruthless survive. And the question is simple. Are you ruthless enough to win?